Okay, guys, so today we have written our narrative. We have written an introduction right there. It's our introduction. I don't need to title it introduction, but I know that it's my paragraph. Then I have my first body paragraph, my second body paragraph, and my third body paragraph with a really well-written conclusion that we wrote yesterday. So now it's the time to edit and make sure that my punctuation is in the right place. During language mechanics, we have learned that where periods should go. So if I run out of breath, there is a need of a period or a comma. The period finishes a thought. A comma kind of gives the reader a breathing break, but continues with the same thought. So some people tend to get confused about when a comma is used and when a period. A period is used when a new thought is starting. A comma is only used when you need to take a break or separate different things like pencils, erasers, and scissors. Okay, those are three different, you're making a list of things, so you would use a comma in between all of them and before the and. And the comma is also used after transitional words. First, comma, second, third, all those need a comma. Two needs a comma, the two as in like me too, also, as well. All of those need a comma. If you're using it at the end of the sentence, then the comma goes before. If you're using it at the beginning of the sentence, you use the comma after the word. So as well, comma, if it's at the beginning. If it's at the end, you would write your sentence, comma, as well, period. So all I need to do now is partner up with a friend who will be able to look at my writing and make sure that if someone said something, I have quotation marks. If it's a question, I have a question mark. If the sentence is too long, then I'll have the opportunity to see where my period would go. I also need to make sure that I have paragraphs. That is not just one really long paragraph, because then it's not an essay, it's a paragraph. And you guys are writing a narrative that will turn into an essay. So you need to make sure that you're doing that. Because we will publish this and this will be seen by your friends, and you might even be able to print it from Book Creator to whomever you want to give it to. That it might be a very good Christmas gift for the person that you are giving it to, that you're writing about. Then you might want to make sure that it's very well written and that there's no mistakes. We're also looking for spelling. You might want to turn on your spelling check to make sure that you're spelling things right. So make sure that you're going to your tools, okay? And that you are doing spelling and grammar, and you have your spelling and grammar check on, okay? You might want to see that the spelling suggestions check is on and that the grammar suggestions are on, okay? So we want to make sure that those are on. Remember, go to Tools. Once you click on Tools, there's the spelling, and then you might want to make sure that these are all on to make sure that you have the ability to check your work. I would also suggest that before you turn that on, you highlight the entire thing, then you go to Tools, then go to Spelling and Grammar, and then check all of those so that it can check your writing at the end. So make sure that you do that so that all the misspellings can be fixed and all your grammar can be picked up, things that might be off. It might not pick everything up, so you with a friend might need to partner up and check for that. Okay, so today we're kind of doing that spelling and grammar check with Google Docs. Then we're kind of proofreading our own writing, and then we're going to partner up to make sure that that somebody else reads it and it makes sense to them. Okay, so make sure that you're doing your part today and that you have everything ready to be proofread.